So as you know, as far as chapter number 2 is concerned, I have completed pure substance. Under pure substance, elements and compounds were there. Elements can be classified into metals, non-metal and metallites, which I have completed. Now compound also I have completed. Difference between elements and compounds I have completed. Now difference between metals, non-metals, that also I have discussed. Under impure, what was there? Impure substances are only known as mixtures. That mixture also I have completed. Their classification, homogeneous, heterogeneous, with the examples I have completed. Now what is the difference between compound and mixture? All those things have completed. Now this is the time to teach now solution. So what is the solution? In our daily life, we are witnessing so many solutions like sugar solution, salt solution, and some other type of solutions. Almost daily we are using. So actually, watching is different, observation is different. Actually, what is the definition of solution? What are solutions of different substances? So number one thing is, solution is nothing but a homogeneous mixture of two or more components. It doesn't mean that in solution only two components should be there. More than two can also be present. So the first point is here, solution is nothing but a homogeneous mixture of two or more components which uniformly distributed throughout the volume. Means whatever components of solutions are there, they should be uniformly distributed throughout the available volume. Third important thing of solution definition is whose composition can be varied up to certain limit. So we'll explain you what is the meaning of this one. Whose composition can be varied up to certain limit. Try to understand. Suppose sugar solution you have prepared. Okay. So now in that sugar solution, little bit more amount of sugar or little bit more amount of water can be added. Means that is permissible. That is acceptable. Means their composition little bit can be varied. Either solvent will be more little bit or solute can be more little bit, but not beyond the permissible limit. So ultimately, what is the definition of solution? So in the definition of solution, basically three aspects are there. Number one, it is the homogeneous mixture of two or more components. Second point is all components of solution should be uniformly distributed throughout available volume. What about the third important thing? Whose composition can be varied up to certain limit. So if you keep in mind the three aspects of the definition of solution, so ultimately solution is nothing but a homogeneous mixture of two or more components which are uniformly distributed. Means components are uniformly distributed throughout the available volume and whose composition can be varied up to certain limit. So this is solution. Now what are the components of solution? So as far as component of solution is concerned, there are two components of solution. The first one is solvent. First one is solvent and second one is solute. So try to understand here, what are the solvent? Which dissolves other. Which dissolves other. That is known as solvent. But this definition is correct when solid liquid solution is there. Means solid is solute, solid is dissolved in the liquid. That this definition is correct. But suppose you have diluted the milk with the water, then both are liquid only. Water is also liquid, milk is also liquid. Then how you will decide which is the solvent, which is solute? So other definition is also there. So which dissolves other or which is present in more quantity. Which is present in more quantity. More quantity. That is known as solvent. What about solute? which dissolve into solvent, which dissolves in solvent, that is known as solute. Now again another definition will also be there. What is that one? Which is, now this definition is correct for solid liquid solution, but suppose both are liquid only, then how you will determine which is the solute? So that case, which is present in less quantity, which is present in less quantity, which is present in less quantity, that is known as solute. So just see, suppose you have diluted milk with the water. So if milk is less, milk will be the solute, and water is more, so water will be the solvent, or vice versa. So which is more? Remember, second definition of solute and solvent is only correct when solution is liquid. Liquid means solute and solvent both are liquid. So out of two liquid which is present in more quantity, that is solvent, which is present in less quantity, that is solute. Example is milk. If in milk less quantity of water is added, so water will become solute and milk will be solvent. If vice versa is there, means milk is less, water is more, so water will become solvent, milk will be solute. So these are the components of solution. So these components of solution is only correct for binary solution. Binary solution means where two components are only given. So solute and solvent, these are two components of solution if solution is binary type. Later on I will classify the solution, then you will come to know what is binary solution, what is a ternary solution. There are so many things, and in upcoming videos you will come to know. So right now, components of solution. Now next one is classification of solution. On what basis we can classify the solution? So there are various bases by which we can classify the solutions. Dear cadets, before proceeding to the classification of solution, let us add one more point in solvent side and one more point in the solute side. So as a solvent, generally liquid is taken. And as a solute, generally solid is taken. So please add this point. Now classification of solution. So dear cadets, now types of solution. So there are various ways by which we can classify the solution. The first one is on the basis of physical state of solute and solvent. Physical state of solute and solvent. On the basis of physical state of solute and solvent. First one. So just see, we have to see here the physical state of solute and solvent. So the first one is liquid solution. Liquid solution. Second one is solid solution. Third one is gas solution. So just see here, in liquid solution, as a solvent, liquid is taken. While while as a solute, as a solvent, liquid is taken, while as a solute may be liquid, solid, or gas is taken. Okay. Now let us have example. So now just try to understand it. Just you make this column. So just see. Solvent, and here what is it? Solute. And now just see. 1, 2, 3. So as a solvent, what you have to take? Liquid, and liquid. And here as a solute, what you can take? You can take liquid, you can take solid, you can take gas. So just see, all three types will come under liquid solution only, because solvent is used as a liquid is used as a solvent, means all three will be known as liquid solution. All liquid solution, liquid solid solution, liquid gas solution. Means in liquid solution, one thing is worth to remember. What is that one? As a solvent, only liquid will be used, but as a solute, maybe liquid, maybe gas, maybe solid be taken. And now you can write the example of this category. So what are the examples of this category? So examples of liquid solution. Examples. Number 1 example is sugar solution. Second one is salt solution. SOL raised to the power n is short form of solution. Third one is copper sulfate solution. Copper sulfate solution. These are some of the examples of liquid solution. Just see, sugar is solid, and now it is dissolved in the water. So this sugar solution is example of liquid solution, because water is used as a solvent and sugar is used as a solute. In salt solution, salt is used as a solute, and as a solvent water is used. In copper sulfate solution, copper sulfate is solid and water is solvent. So sugar solution, here you can write in water. Here salt solution in water or any other solvent. Copper sulfate solution in water. Yes. Now one more thing is there. Just see. You know that some amount of oxygen gas dissolved in the water, and because of that only aquatic animals are surviving. So oxygen dissolved in the water. Oxygen dissolved in water. That is also example of liquid gas solution. What is that one? Liquid gas solution. Oxygen is gas and water is liquid. You can take the example of liquid solution also. The best example is milk added to water. Milk added to water or water added to milk. Both are liquid only, but type of solution will be known as liquid solution. So this is state of solute and solvent. The first one is the liquid solution. Now the second one is solid solution. Dear cadet, second type on the basis of physical state of solute and solvent, second type of solution is solid solution. Solid solution. In solid solution, what is there? As a solvent, only solid should be used. But as a solute, may be liquid, may be solid, or may be gas can be taken. So now here definition is written as a solvent, solid is taken. While as a solute, may be liquid, solid, or gas taken. And all three means solid in liquid, solid in solid, solid in gas. That all three are known as solid solution. So one thing you remember, whatever solute may be, but solvent will be solid only, and on the basis of solvent type only, the type of solution will be known. Earlier one was known as liquid solution because as a solvent liquid was used. This is known as solid because as a solvent solid is used. And as far as example is concerned, the best example is alloys. Alloy. What are alloys? Homogeneous mixture of homogeneous mixture of two or more metals with metal or non two homogeneous mixture of two or more metals with metal or non-metals. Example is brass. In brass, what is there? Brass is a mixture of zinc plus copper. In zinc, 30% is there, and this one is 70% is there. All alloys, the table which you are using in the school for reading and writing in the classes, they are stainless steel. And stainless steel is also alloy only, and they are the solid or not? Do you think in stainless steel only one metal is used? In stainless steel, chromium is there, nickel is there, iron is there, some percentage of carbon is also there. So all alloys, they are the type of solid solution. Different types of metals are mixed together, and with the metals some amount of non-metals can also be taken. It depends upon which alloy you have taken. There are so many alloys. Here I have given one example, brass. Brass is there, bronze is there, solder is there. Now magnesium is there. There are so many alloys. Dear cadets, on the basis of physical state of solute and solvent, the third type of solution is gas solution. So in gas solution, as a solvent only gas should be taken. Why as a solute? May be liquid, may be solid, may be gas taken. Okay? So just see, we can tell like that: gas in liquid, gas in solid, gas in gas. Means just see, who should get the first representation? Solvent. Whichever is the solvent, that should be known, that should be named first. Like here, gas in liquid, gas in solid, gas in gas. Okay? So just see, gas and gas, this one, gas solution, the best example is air. Air. Homogeneous mixture. What is air? Homogeneous mixture of two or more gases. Homogeneous mixture of two or more gases. That is air. So the best example is air. Now in different category you can write gas in liquid. Gas in liquid. So the best example gas in liquid is, best example means gas should be solvent, means gas should be in the huge quantity, and solute that is liquid, it should be in less quantity. Such kind of example can you tell? Similarly, solid is solute. So gas should be more quantity and solid should be small quantity. Now gas in gas example, this is there. Other types example also we can write. As a whole of gas solution, I have written here air. Air is a homogeneous solution of various gases. Like what is there? In air, how many gases are there? Like nitrogen is 79% something approximate. Oxygen, that is 21%. Yes. Carbon dioxide, that is 0.03%, and some other gases like argon, this is near about 1%, near about less than 1% is there. So in this way, what we can say that air is a homogeneous mixture of various gases. So the first classification of solution I have completed. This is based on the basis of physical state of solute and solvent. Dear cadets, if you want to write individual type, so you can write like that. First solute, liquid in gas, solid in gas, gas in gas. Means which is solute, that should be named first. Same is the way for other also. Suppose liquid solution you have taken. So liquid in liquid. Solute should be first. Gas in liquid. So which is coming first? Gas in liquid. So gas is solute and liquid is solvent. Which will come first now? That is solute. Which comes later on? That is solvent. But type of solution will be on the basis of solvent type. Are you getting my point or not? I hope that you have got it. So dear cadets, just note down the 3 examples. Today's, basically I taught 3 things: solution, definition, components of solution, and classification of solution. And now questions are related to this one only. As such, you have to write and give. Send me for the checking. What is solution? What are the components of solution? Classify the solution on the basis of physical state of solute and solvent with examples. So only 3 questions I have given you today. Please complete it. Thank you.